Today's news highlights. D2024/05/15. Time cutoff, 1700 hours. News title, Taiwan Lottery adds 500 million to Dragon Boat Festival. Lotto adds 100 sets of $1 million prizes starting on May 21st. Turns out, this is the best way to win. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, zhuheng.com. News highlights. The Taiwan Lottery Company announced that this year's total prize money for the Dragon Boat Festival event is NT$ 500 million. Lotto has added 100 sets of NT$ 1 million prizes, each set with a bonus of NT$ 1 million, for a total bonus of NT$ 100 million. The public can participate from May 21st to July 5th, and matching any set of promotional prize numbers can win a bonus of 1 million yuan. Other games such as 39 Lottery and Bingo Bingo also have bonus promotion activities. News title, Bond ETF market heating up. Top 5 monthly dividend fighters, analysts suggest evaluating from 5 aspects. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, zhuheng.com. News highlights. Bond ETFs with monthly dividends have become an investment trend, including products such as 00772B, 00773B, 00933B, 00937B, attracting retail investors' favor. The attractive bond yields, especially financial bonds, with low risk and high returns, are notable. The latest edition, 00948B, is priced at 10 yuan, making it relatively affordable. Investors should pay attention to aspects such as credit ratings, default risks, total returns, dividend yields, and premium/discounts. Analysts suggest avoiding deviations between market prices and net asset values, which could affect total returns. News title, April Regular Investment Ranking, TSMC dominates with over 75,000 accounts, 00940 emerges at 13th. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, zhuheng.com. News highlights. The April Regular Investment Trading Account ranking shows another reshuffle in ETF rankings, with the newly listed Yuanta Taiwan High Dividend Value ETF directly entering 13th place. TSMC continues to dominate, with the number of accounts reaching a new high of 75,129. Domestic high dividend ETFs remain popular, with Cathay Sustainable High Dividend leading for the second consecutive month, and others such as Yuanta High Dividend and Fubon Taiwan Top 50 also increasing. TSMC remains a hot investment target, with its stock price surging to 800 yuan in April, attracting small investors through regular investment plans. The Taiwan Stock Exchange announced that the trading volume of regular investment plans reached a new high in April, with high dividend ETFs and weighted stocks remaining investment hotspots. News title, Q1 double rate double increase, net profit of 22 billion yuan, up 70% year-on-year, EPS 1.59 yuan. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, zhuheng.com. News highlights. Foxconn announced its first quarter financial report, with both gross profit margin and operating margin increasing. Net profit after tax reached 22.09 billion yuan, a 59% decrease from the previous quarter but a 72% increase year-on-year, with earnings per share of 1.59 yuan. Revenue was 1.32 trillion yuan, a 29% decrease from the previous quarter and a 9% decrease year-on-year, with gross profit margin and operating margin increasing to 6.32% and 2.78%, respectively. The convergence of non-operating losses significantly improved profit performance. The performance of the 4 major product categories met expectations, with consumer products accounting for the highest proportion. News title, Prototype of the Big Short, Tesla's Musk shifts focus, Tesla to plunge 70%. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, zhuheng.com. News highlights. Bearish investor Danny Moses believes Tesla's stock price will sharply adjust, with the price expected to eventually plummet to $50, down 70% from the current level of $171. He points out that despite Tesla's robot taxi and artificial intelligence projects, its poor business prospects cannot be concealed. Moses criticizes CEO Elon Musk's decisions, arguing that the acquisition of X, formerly Twitter, has diverted attention from Tesla and highlights Tesla's ongoing investigation by the Department of Justice. News title, OpenAI overthrows voice assistants overnight. GPT-4o model terrifically powerful, ChatGPT learns to screen, real-life version of her emerges. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, zhuheng.com. News highlights. OpenAI announced the launch of the new desktop version of ChatGPT and flagship AI model GPT-4o, providing cross-text, audio, and visual reasoning capabilities. GPT-4o is free and the API pricing is only half that of GPT-4 Turbo, with speeds doubled compared to GPT-4 Turbo. ChatGPT Plus users enjoy 5 times the call quota and can experience new features in advance. The new model not only has real-time voice translation and video interaction capabilities but also recognizes emotions and analyzes screen content, demonstrating OpenAI's leading position in the AI field. News title: Third Act of Yen Devaluation Battle Unfolds. Release time: May 13, 2024. Data reference: Zhuheng.com. News highlights: In the foreign exchange market, the yen continues to weaken to 155 yen per dollar, and the markets and government's offensive and defensive actions enter the third act. Market vigilance against intervention has blocked the yen around 157 yen, making intervention timing unpredictable. The market expects yen depreciation, but pressure from widening U.S. interest rate differentials and actual demand-driven yen sales persists. Investors are beginning to trade financial derivatives to profit. Whether the government and central bank can effectively coordinate intervention strategies, and the impact of U.S. inflation data on the market, are focal points. News title: Canada implements universal prosperity, issuing $2,000 Canadian per month per person, truly lavish. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Zhuheng.com. News highlights: Canadian legislators are pushing for a universal basic income bill aimed at helping all residents escape poverty, attracting immigrants, and stimulating economic growth. The bill aims to provide a fixed basic income to all individuals aged 17 and above, sparking both social attention and controversy. Supporters believe this will help people lead better lives, while opponents fear it will lead to getting something for nothing and undermine labor incentives. Canada's generous welfare policies and immigration incentives are also significant factors attracting immigrants. News headline: Inmate Fong Qingshan of the Ming Penal Institution failed to return from furlough due to oversleeping. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: EBC News. News highlights: Fong Qingshan, an inmate at the Ming Penal Institution in Tainan, failed to return after visiting home yesterday afternoon and was arrested today at an internet cafe in Tanzi District, Taichung. The police stated that Fong will be returned to the Ming prison to serve the remaining sentence first, and the escape offense will be investigated separately. Fong explained to the police upon arrest that he overslept and missed the train, choosing to escape. The police believe that the reason for his escape remains to be clarified, and the case will be referred to the prosecutor's office for further handling. Fong Qingshan was previously sentenced for fraud and forgery of negotiable instruments and had gone missing after visiting home this year, prompting a nationwide search by the police until his arrest in Taichung. News headline: Heartbreaking scene. 2 grandchildren dead in motel, grandfather breaks down recognizing bodies. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: EBC News. News highlights: 2 children were found dead in a motel in Zhanghe, New Taipei City, suspected to be murdered by their 37-year-old mother, Su Nu. The children's grandfather broke down in tears upon recognizing the bodies. Reportedly, Su Nu checked into the motel with her 2 children on Mother's Day, and the police discovered the children's deaths afterward. Su Nu confessed to the crime, stating that she succumbed to pressure in life and lost control of her emotions, leading her to suffocate the children. Preliminary investigations by the police show no other suspects involved, and the case is still under further investigation. News headline: 9-year-old girl killed by mother in motel, her Mother's Day card found on dressing table. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: EBC News. News highlights: A 37-year-old mother suffocated her 2 children in a motel in Zhanghe, New Taipei City. The 9-year-old girl, who loved painting, drew praise from the school and participated in exhibitions. The school expressed grief over the incident and disclosed that the girl, from a vulnerable family, received assistance such as fee waivers and food support. When the police entered the scene, they found the bodies of the 2 children on the bed, with the girl's Mother's Day card placed on the dressing table, evoking emotions among those present. News headline: Popeyes, famous for its fried chicken, to open first store in Taiwan on May 30. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: EBC News. News highlights: Attention foodies. Popeyes is officially entering the Baimen shopping district in Taipei, located on Suchang Street in Zhongzheng District. For the 3 days before the grand opening, they will offer 50 free pieces of fried chicken daily. The first store is designed with vibrant elements, showcasing the festive atmosphere of Louisiana. Exclusive promotions include free fried chicken, cell phone lanyards, and limited side dishes. Popeyes adheres to selecting quality ingredients and maintaining quality, allowing consumers to taste authentic flavors. Eye-catching items on the menu include the brioche chicken leg burger and their signature fried chicken. Join their line official account for exclusive discounts. Popeyes Taipei Suchang Store information: address, 1F, number 30, Suchang Street, Zhongzheng District, Taipei City. Operating hours: 10 to 2200 hours. News title: Foreign investors bought over NT$20 billion worth of Taiwanese stocks, leading net buying for nearly 8 days. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, Economic Daily News. Key points, on May 14, Taiwan stocks hit both intraday and closing historical highs, rising by 128.14 points to 20,985.85 points, with the turnover of NT dollar 469.258 billion. Foreign investors bought NT dollar 21.921 billion, with Yangming Marine Transport being the most favored, seeing net buying of over 200,000 shares for 8 consecutive days. Yangming reported a 35.33% year-on-year revenue growth and a 91.63% increase in net income for April, pushing its stock price to a new high since September 2022. The top 10 stocks in foreign net buying include Yuanta Technology High Dividend Growth, Yuan, and Inventec. Stocks with net selling include CTBC Financial Holding and Yuanta Taiwan Top Dividend ETF. News title, First Case of Employee Misappropriating Customer Funds to Repay Debts, FSC Fines Bank NT $4 million. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, Economic Daily News. Key points, a former employee surnamed Lin from Yuanta Bank's Debt Recovery Department misappropriated NT $2.88 million from 46 non-performing debt clients over 3 years to repay debts, resulting in a NT $4 million fine imposed by the FSC. This is the first case of bank employees misappropriating customer funds, causing discrepancies between repayment schedules and actual repayments. The FSC identified 2 shortcomings at Yuanta Bank: failure to establish and effectively implement internal control systems, allowing Lin to contact clients privately and utilize personal accounts for misappropriation. Lin's main motive was an addiction to online gambling, and supervisory management was deemed inadequate. The misappropriated funds have been returned, and customer equities recalculated. News title, Nvidia's GB200 to ship 900,000 units next year, 8 Taiwanese manufacturers liked. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, Economic Daily News. Key points, Morgan Stanley predicts that Nvidia's GB200 superchip will ship 900,000 units in 2025, with optimism towards 8 major Taiwanese manufacturers including TSMC, KYEC, SunPlus, Honhai, Quanta, Wistron, Delta, and Catcher. According to Morgan Stanley's estimation, it will take several months to finalize GB200 server system orders and supply chain allocation. It is expected that 420,000 GB200 units will be shipped in the second half of this year, reaching a total of 900,000 units in 2025. In the semiconductor supply chain, major beneficiaries include TSMC, KYEC, and SunPlus, while Wistron is expected to have a 30% higher market share in GB200 capacity than B100. News title, MSCI quarterly adjustment is here again. What are MSCI and weighted indices? Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, Economic Daily News. Key points, indices serve as barometers of market performance. The commonly mentioned weighted stock index in Taiwan reflects overall stock market performance. The weighted stock price return index considers dividends for long-term investment returns. The GRE Thai Securities Market Index represents the performance of OTC-listed companies. MSCI indices are global investment benchmarks, with Taiwan having the MSCI Taiwan Index. Indices influence investment strategies and fund allocations, often used to assess stock performance and formulate investment strategies. Indices can be calculated by market capitalization or stock price, affecting stock weights in the index. News headline, didn't buy a YouTube membership. She turned off one setting and all ads disappear. Online test, it's true. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, Eat-A-Day News Cloud. Breaking news, YouTube users have found a way to completely block ads while watching videos by turning autoplay on and off. Many users are pleasantly surprised to find that they can watch videos without any ads. However, some users pointed out that this may be a YouTube bug and not normal. Although some people did avoid ads after testing, others still encountered ads. This situation is related to a previous similar bug on YouTube. Some users did not see ads for up to 2 months, but the ads reappeared after the official fixed the vulnerability. News headline, the inside story of Chongzhou Elegy is revealed. 2 mom took care of cancer mother and sister and brother, suspected of being under pressure and killed the child. Release time, May 14, 2024. Data reference, Eat-A-Day News Cloud. News highlights, a murder occurred in a motel in Zhonghe District, New Taipei City. A 36-year-old Su woman murdered her 9-year-old daughter and 6-year-old son. After receiving the report, the police arrived at the scene and found that the 2 children were obviously dead. It is suspected that Su Nu committed the crime after drinking and taking drugs. She was taking care of her cancer-stricken grandmother at home, and her life was under great pressure. Su Nu committed the crime while mentally unstable, and the police arrested her for investigation. Su Nu has a history of fraud in the past. Her family is in a difficult situation, she is unmarried, and she raises 2 brothers and sisters by herself. The case is still under further investigation. News headline: Breakfast with 1 fruit stabilizes blood sugar and relieves depression. A nutritionist teaches you how to eat breakfast, which greatly upgrades your nutrition. Release time: May 13, 2024. Data reference: Health 2.0. News highlights: Breakfast restaurants and convenience stores in Taiwan provide a wide range of breakfast options, but nearly 60% of Taiwanese people still suffer from nutritional imbalances, especially women aged 30 to 39 who are often described as flat croissant people who neglect their health. Nutritionists recommend adding high nutrient-dense fruits, especially kiwi fruit, to breakfast to increase energy and work efficiency. Compared with children, women in this age group have worse health conditions, but they perform well in taking care of their children, indicating that they may have neglected their own health. Adding fruit can improve your overall health, and kiwi fruit is especially suitable as it is rich in vitamin C and dietary fiber. News headline: It's the right time to eat asparagus. A complete analysis of the nutrients that can fight cancer and protect your heart. Don't throw away the asparagus skin, transform it into a classic drink. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Health 2.0. News highlights: Spring and summer are the peak seasons for asparagus in Taiwan. It comes in 3 colors, white, green, and purple, each with its own nutritional value. Asparagus is rich in nutrients, including vitamins A, B2, C, minerals iron, potassium, folic acid, etc. It has the effects of eliminating fatigue, antioxidant, and helping intestinal health. When purchasing asparagus, pay attention to the color and appearance characteristics. When storing, it should be placed upright in the refrigerator to avoid waste in the peeling process. It can be boiled into asparagus juice. However, asparagus is high in potassium and should be avoided by those with gout and high uric acid levels. News title: Taiwan promotes crystal creation project, semiconductor industry holds strategic significance. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Epoch Times. News highlights: The Executive Yuan has approved the Chip-Driven Taiwan Industry Innovation Plan, injecting NT $300 billion in funds, aiming to enhance future technological development through Taiwan's semiconductor advantages combined with AI and other technologies. The project holds significant importance for the industry, including forward-looking technology research and development, talent cultivation, startup development, international linkage, and hardware-software integration, aiding Taiwan's semiconductor industry to maintain its lead and construct a more complete ecosystem. Amidst U.S. China semiconductor competition, the U.S.'s strategy to curb China's development is expected to prolong. Irreversible supply chain restructuring implies global industry chain diversification, and China's market may detach. News title: Biden imposes tariffs on China, strong backlash from CCP, expert analysis. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Epoch Times. News highlights: The U.S. government announced tariff increases, quadrupling tariffs on Chinese electric cars and other products, sparking strong backlash from the CCP. The U.S. accuses China of unfair trade practices, with tariff increases aimed at prompting Beijing to change its policies. The CCP opposes and claims this move will severely damage the U.S. automobile industry. Experts point out China's overcapacity stems from supply-demand mismatch, and reliance on dumping is ineffective in boosting the economy. In the Sino-U.S. trade game, China's low-cost export of new energy vehicles has caused concerns in the US and Europe, but experts believe the CCP's attempt to monopolize the market faces technological and security challenges, making it difficult to achieve. News title: U.S. Taiwan navies conducted joint military exercise quietly in April. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Epoch Times. News highlights: The US and Taiwan navies conducted an unplanned encounter joint exercise in the Pacific to counter China's military threats. The exercise involved 6 Navy vessels, performing basic operations such as communication, refueling, and resupply. Taiwan's Navy statement emphasized cooperation in accordance with the Code for Unplanned Encounters at Sea, highlighting frequent contact with ships from other countries and conducting encounter exercises as needed. While U.S. Taiwan military cooperation continues to expand, it remains low-key to avoid provoking China. News title: Sedentary individuals need not walk 10,000 steps, Japanese experts' walking method only requires 30 minutes. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Epoch Times. News highlights: Research indicates that walking 10,000 steps per day can reduce the risk of death, especially beneficial for sedentary individuals. Elderly individuals walking 4,400 steps can extend life, while 8,000 steps per day are suitable for those under 60, and 6,000 to 8,000 steps for those over 60. Japanese experts advocate for an intermittent walking method, alternating between fast and slow walking, with 30 minutes daily improving metabolism and preventing chronic diseases. Paying attention to good posture and walking techniques can prevent sports injuries. News title: Google I/O unveils AI assistant capable of getting things done. How powerful are its features? Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Far Eastern Magazine. News highlights: Google announced updates to Project Astra and Gemini models at the latest developer conference. Project Astra elevates the smart assistant to new heights with capabilities for visual communication and handling complex tasks, while the Gemini model boosts contextual processing to 2 million tokens and introduces a lightweight version. Additionally, Google updated its image and video generation models and introduced a new search engine experience. News title: Taiwan government to establish Taiwan version of DARPA. Boosting emerging defense stocks again? Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Far Eastern Magazine. News highlights: the Lai administration considers emulating the US DARPA to establish a Taiwanese counterpart to drive military innovation. Unlike the US, Taiwan needs to consider domestic and international technological developments, focusing on small-scale projects like drones to invigorate the defense industry. This move will enhance military capabilities to tackle future challenges. By breaking away from traditional thinking and introducing new technologies, Minister of Defense Chu Lee-seung may foster an innovative atmosphere and change the conservative image of national defense. News title: Taiwan's new force in electric vehicles. Which Taiwanese companies are entering China's new energy vehicle supply chain? Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Far Eastern Magazine. News highlights: China's new energy vehicle industry is rapidly growing, with an expected penetration rate of 20% by 2025 and 50% by 2035. Taiwanese companies actively participate in the new energy vehicle supply chain, including Citronics and Syntronic, playing crucial roles despite their low market share in China's overall vehicle market. In 2023, China's automobile sales exceeded 30 million units, making it the world's largest automobile market, with continuous growth in new energy vehicle sales, reaching a 78% market share among the top 10. News title: This new coffee might be healthier than ground coffee. Also sustainable. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: Far Eastern Magazine. News highlights: while the health benefits of coffee are widely recognized, overplanting coffee beans has ecological impacts. Emerging synthetic coffees made from superfoods are more environmentally friendly and healthy. Adamo Coffee uses non-genetically modified ingredients to simulate coffee taste at the molecular level, reducing carbon emissions by 83%. Pluri cultivates coffee cells in the lab, producing the equivalent of 1,000 coffee trees worth of coffee every 3 weeks, addressing supply shortages caused by climate change. News title: Toy sentenced to prison. Takes Haruka Shinzaki to Taipei for house hunting, mother emerges from brothel. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News. News highlights: renowned esports anchor Toys is about to serve prison time, spending his final days chauffeuring rumored girlfriend Haruka Shinzaki in a $2.18 million imported car while house hunting. Toys shaves his head and demonstrates delinquent behavior by littering cigarette butts, seemingly preparing for his incarceration. Meanwhile, Shinzaki actively participates in house hunting, with their relationship status remaining unclear. Toys faces allegations of attempted murder and verbal abuse from internet celebrity brother Chow, with his courtroom journey still ongoing. Toys smokes while driving with his girlfriend and mother, preparing for matters before imprisonment, sparking controversy with his actions. News title: Shooting incident erupts in Taipei's Dalongdong district, injured man rushes to hospital, shooter surrenders with injuries. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News. News highlights: gunshots ring out in Taipei's Dalongdong district. A man surnamed Guo is injured by gunfire and runs to seek help from friends in New Taipei City's Dujin district. However, his injuries are severe, forcing him to urgently travel to Taipei's Xinguang Hospital for assistance. The hospital notifies the Shilin police station of the situation, which only then becomes known. Meanwhile, the shooter, surnamed Lin, brings his firearm to surrender at the Taipei Datong police station. Due to his gunshot wounds, he is first sent to receive medical treatment under custody while the exact cause of the conflict is being investigated by the police. News title: Clash between Joseph Wu and Su Kioxin, who's the king of quarrels. Su Kioxin transforms into a little sorceress, presents mango dried fruits to Joseph Wu. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News. News highlights: Kuomintang legislator Su Kioxin and Minister of Foreign Affairs Joseph Wu confront each other at the Legislative Yuan's Foreign Affairs and National Defense Committee. Su Kioxin, dubbed the Ministry of Magic Quarrel King, questions Joseph Wu while cosplaying in a magic robe and wielding a magic wand, creating a lively atmosphere. Su Kioxin even presents Joseph Wu with mango dried fruits, classified information, igniting intense exchanges between the two. The Kuomintang mobilizes its entire party to support Su Kioxin, while the Democratic Progressive Party is led by Ker Chienming to show solidarity. The showdown between the blue and green camps is tense and imminent. News title: All-you-can-eat restaurant scolds you're eating too much, competitive eater YTR stunned, first encounter. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News. News highlights: competitive eater Black Wise coach visits an all-you-can-eat restaurant but is halted midway with the admonition "you're eating too much," leaving him feeling dumbfounded. He takes to Facebook to express that he followed the restaurant's regulations and should not be treated this way. Netizens rally behind him, criticizing the restaurant's poor business sense. The restaurant apologizes afterward and invites him to visit again, resolving the incident amicably. News title: Ma Junlin disappears with the emergence of Wang, fans feel unjust, he personally reveals recent situation, not insisting. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News. News highlights: actor Ma Junlin's image is tarnished due to an extramarital affair scandal with Wang Ting. Recently, he joined the FTV drama Glory of Love but disappeared from the plot after Wang Ting's arrival. Ma Junlin expresses frustration with his situation but reveals that he still has work, including performances, TV show recordings, and overseas singing engagements. He appreciates his agent's arrangements. Fans express sympathy for his plight, feeling that he is being treated unfairly, and hope to see him return to the screen soon. Despite rumors swirling after his disappearance from the drama, Ma Junlin remains proactive about work and refuses to let the controversy affect his mood. News title: dispute arises over splitting of old apartments in Xinyi district, landlords file lawsuit against city government seeking justice. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Yahoo News. News highlights: controversy erupts over the redevelopment cases in the 5th section of Zhongxiao East Road and Muxing Street. During the redevelopment process, some residents were excluded from the construction site, with the court ruling that some redevelopment lacked public interest. Concerns arise over the potential impact of building demolition on structural safety. The city government points out that developers need to provide structural safety explanations, but some residents still question the basis for the building permits issued by the city government. News title: first instance verdict of 6 deaths and 67 injuries in Cashbox fire. Chairman Lin Taizan acquitted, elevator contractor sentenced to 3 years. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Yahoo News. News highlights: the Taipei District Court announces its verdict on the Linsen branch of the Cashbox KTV fire case, imposing a fine of 300,000 NT dollars on Dig Wang Company. The manager, engineer, and deputy manager received suspended sentences, with manager Wang Paiwen sentenced to 1 year and 2 months imprisonment, engineer Huang Siming to 2 years imprisonment, and deputy manager Zhang Huishun to 1 year imprisonment, along with community service. The construction contractor Wang Shenjia was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. The court found that the lack of supervision of fire prevention measures by the management led to the tragedy. News title: 19-year-old girl dies during birthday celebration. SUV loses control, crashes into transformer box and plunges into drain. 2 passengers in car perish. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Yahoo News. News highlights: a severe car accident occurred on the 2nd section of Zhaiban University Road in Taitung City last night. An SUV lost control, crashed into a transformer box, and then plunged into a drainage ditch, causing the male driver and female passenger to be critically injured and die after rescue efforts failed. The two were friends, and the woman came from Hualien to Taitung to celebrate her birthday, but met with an unexpected tragedy. The scene of the accident resulted in severe damage to the vehicle, causing power outages for more than 200 households. The police are still investigating the cause of the accident, including whether it involved drunk driving. News title: Uber Eats acquisition of Foodpanda, Fair Trade Commission, monopolistic. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Yahoo News. News highlights: the merger of Taiwanese delivery platforms Uber Eats and Foodpanda, with a combined market share exceeding 80%, has raised concerns from the Fair Trade Commission. The Commission emphasizes the need to examine whether there are issues of market abuse and to focus on the rights of delivery drivers. The merger case involves an extremely high market share and may face the risk of rejection. The Institute for Economic Research points out that the merger case may be rejected, and Uber Eats needs to prove that market competition remains active and that the merger will not lead to a monopoly. Foodpanda has already sold markets in other countries, indicating the high attractiveness of the Taiwanese delivery market. The Fair Trade Commission will hold seminars and public hearings, with the conclusion expected in the first half of next year. News title: decline in birth rate impacts Ji County, 364 fewer first graders, 3 schools fail to admit students. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, the number of first graders in Jiyi County for the new academic year has decreased by 364, a decline of 12.9%, resulting in 3 elementary schools, including Zhanghe, Liming, and Fengshan, having no new students. Additionally, 5 schools admitted only 1 student each, and 50 schools failed to admit more than 5 students, while 75 schools did not reach the threshold of 10 students. The Education Department Director indicated the need to continue evaluating school mergers, especially considering schools in remote areas. Some principals attribute the insufficient student population to the declining birth rate and advocate for finding solutions. The Education Department emphasizes the principle of providing nearby admissions and supports mixed-age teaching to address the challenges of declining birth rates. News title, What does it mean? Mysterious cross pattern found on road surface in Zhonghua County, revealed to be aerial survey mark. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, Zhonghua County Councilor Lai Qingmei discovered a cross pattern on Zhongshan East Road in Shengang Township, sparking confusion. After verification by the police, it was confirmed to be an aerial survey mark used to provide precise coordinates for aerial photography. These markings are not traffic lines or engineering markers but are ground control points used during aerial photography surveys to assist in economic development, administrative management, and disaster prevention and relief efforts. The Highway Bureau reminds the public not to step on them to avoid contamination. News title, Steady Relationship, Yue Nini and Chong Shu Hao for 5 years, spotted interacting privately with EU Yang Long. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, Yue Nini and Chong Shu Hao have been in a relationship for 5 years, with sightings of them harmoniously interacting with their parents. Recently, a reader spotted Chong Shu Hao accompanied by his future father-in-law, EU Yang Long, on the street, indicating a close relationship. Yue Nini trusts her father's relationship with her boyfriend, even noting their similar silhouettes. The couple has been photographed cohabiting and has frequently shared their romantic journey. While Nini's career is in mainland China, she still regularly returns to Taipei to spend time with her boyfriend and father. News title, Urgent Marriage Plans, Toys fears deportation after release, plans to marry Zenzaki Haiga for citizenship to protect multi-million-dollar assets. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Yahoo News. News highlights, esports internet celebrity Toys has been sentenced to prison for drug trafficking and may be imprisoned by the end of May. To protect his assets and business in Taiwan, he plans to marry his girlfriend, Zenzaki Haiga, to become a Taiwanese son-in-law. Although Toys previously broke up with Rong Zi, rumors of his affair with Zenzaki Haiga have persisted for several months. While Zenzaki Haiga has not yet expressed her intentions, she recently shared her frustration abroad after Toys' conviction, hinting at her feelings about her boyfriend's imprisonment. News title, China's economic nuclear option sends ripples worldwide. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source, Liberty Times. Key points, the depreciation of the Chinese yuan, coupled with falling prices, has pushed the yuan's real effective exchange rate against major trading partners to its lowest point in a decade, intensifying pressure on Asian countries already dealing with the strengthening of the US dollar. Russia, facing sanctions, has begun reducing the role of the US dollar and the euro in its economy, while China may allow the yuan to depreciate to boost exports. However, such depreciation could trigger capital outflows and instability in the global currency market, affecting Asian currencies. Additionally, China's export-driven low pricing harms neighboring Asian countries, while overinvestment in manufacturing could worsen China's own economic burdens. News title, Biden announces tariffs on Chinese products, accuses Beijing of cheating to maintain peace in the Taiwan Strait. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source, Liberty Times. Key points, U.S. President Biden announced new tariffs on $18 billion worth of Chinese imports, including electric cars, solar panels, steel, aluminum, and semiconductors. He criticized China's long-standing subsidy policies as cheating and pledged to maintain tariffs imposed by the Trump administration to ensure fair competition. China responded by expressing firm opposition and warning of repercussions on bilateral relations. Biden also highlighted U.S. economic achievements and its diplomatic policies in the Asia-Pacific region. News title, New President's Armored Car Arrives, BMW 760i protection with enhanced bulletproof and blast-resistant features. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source, Liberty Times. Key points, the National Security Bureau has specially procured the new armored car BMW 760i X-Drive protection for President Lai Ching-te's security. The vehicle meets international ballistic standards, providing high-level protection, including VR9 ballistic protection capable of withstanding gunfire and explosives. It features bulletproof glass and a bulletproof fuel tank. Equipped with Michelin-run flat tires, fire extinguishers, and a fresh air supply system, it also introduces for the first time the function of electrically assisted opening and closing of doors. The previous Audi A8L Security will serve as a backup car. News title, Beja, what's your take? China announces punishment for Liu Beja and 5 others for alleged dissemination of negative messages. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source, Liberty Times. Key points, China's Taiwan Affairs Office announced severe penalties for Liu Beja, Li Chenghao, Wang Yushuan, Yu Baikan, Huang Shikeng, and their families, accusing them of deliberately fabricating false and negative information about China and disseminating it widely through television, the internet, newspapers, and other media. Spokesperson Chen Binhua stated that their erroneous remarks misled some people in Taiwan, exacerbated cross-strait hostility, and harmed the feelings of compatriots on both sides. Chen warned that public opinion is not beyond the law, and any dissemination of rumors or disruption of social order that damages national honor and interests will face legal consequences. News title * guest breaks down in tears during recording. Startled, claims someone is watching me, female star reveals ghost encounter, body arches. Release time * May 14, 2024. Data reference * TVBS Entertainment Headlines. News highlights * actress Li Yi shares her experience of encountering a ghost while recording for the online program Zhengzhen's Sharing Small Bell. Admitting to being a workaholic, often busy to the point of only sleeping at home, with just 10 days spent at home in a month, she recalls unusual incidents during the recording of paranormal shows, including sudden crying and uncontrollable body movements, creating an eerie atmosphere. Despite warning her manager not to accept paranormal show offers, she still takes them whenever they come, leading to discomfort and complaints against her manager. News title * celebrating birth of Shakyamuni Buddha today. Astrologer offers 2 blessing techniques, manifest wisdom and accumulate merits. Release time * May 15, 2024. Data reference * TVBS Entertainment Headlines. News highlights * today marks the birthday of Shakyamuni Buddha, celebrated with the Bathing Buddha Festival in Thailand, Myanmar, and other places, while Han Chinese Buddhist believers can participate in temple bathing rituals. Bathing Buddha statues can accumulate 15 kinds of merits, including enhancing remorse and purifying the mind. During the ceremony, water is poured over the Buddha statue, starting from the shoulders. Additionally, drinking the water previously offered before the Buddha can manifest wisdom and share in the joy of the Dharma. News title * Black man sues. Big tooth on the verge of suicide, severely depressed, 48 kilograms weight loss, I am guilty. Release time * May 15, 2024. Data reference * TVBS Entertainment Headlines. News highlights * Big Tooth Zhou Yipi accuses black man Chen Jianzhou of sexual harassment, but is countersued for defamation and faces a 10 million NT dollar claim. Last year's investigation resulted in no prosecution. Zhou reveals her severe depression and weight loss to 48 kilograms after being accused, feeling perplexed and worried about lacking support for the Me Too movement. Under pressure and online criticism, she develops depression. She expresses gratitude to entertainer Tao Qingying for her support and encouragement, helping her overcome the low point. News title * Toro's hidden female companion exposed. Publicly seen passionate kissing in the street. Release time * May 15, 2024. Data reference * TVBS Entertainment Headlines. News highlights * Toro and his female companion go out together, with Toro occasionally riding his skateboard towards Xinchen Yu Longcheng. Their interactions hint at a romantic or partner relationship. Although Toro sometimes wanders alone in crowded areas, he occasionally shows affection for his companion, such as getting close to her or waiting for her. In the evening, his companion, showing signs of pregnancy, appears happy. Their intimate interactions on the skateboard highlight a warm family atmosphere. As the date ends, Toro waits for his companion to buy pet supplies before returning home together. News title * Trouble at Luxi Pie's shop. Iron piece pierces palm, bleeding, 5 stitches needed, Wu Chengxian heartbroken reveals son's condition. Release time * May 15, 2024. Data reference * TVBS Entertainment Headlines. News highlights * Wu Chengxian invests NT $40 million to acquire the Laotang beef noodles brand in Tainan, with his son Luxi Pie fully in charge. However, an accident occurs while transporting ingredients, with Luxi Pie's left palm pierced by an iron piece, causing bleeding and requiring 5 stitches at the hospital. Wu Chengxian expresses distress, stating that his son is unharmed, with only minor skin injuries, thankfully not affecting the nerves. Confirming the incident, Wu Chengxian reassures everyone of Luxi Pie's safety and thanks them for their concern. News title * Son's business partner, Sun Sheng's mother, jailed for theft. Prison notifies of contracting disease, urges medical treatment, reveals contents of handwritten letters. Release time * May 14, 2024. Data reference * TVBS Entertainment Headlines. News highlights Sun Sheng, a member of the Rebel Boys, invests in the toy store Toy General but keeps the investment amount undisclosed, emphasizing the pursuit of the highest quality. His mother is imprisoned for theft, with Sun Sheng writing monthly letters to update her and inviting her to visit the shop upon release, jokingly warning her not to steal. Despite the prison advising medical treatment, she escapes every time she's released. Sun Sheng invests in the toy store because it feels right, emphasizing the importance of investing in the right people who have a passion for toys, hence not involving other members who lack interest in toys. News title Zheng Qiuchen berates Pei Tongtong. Despite personally sending wedding invitations, absent from wedding, insider revealed 3 years later. Release time May 14, 2024. Data reference TVBS Entertainment Headlines. News highlights Pei Tongtong reveals on Queen's Lady being scolded by Zheng Qiuchen for sending wedding invitations too late, causing a 3-year dilemma. She believes she couldn't inform earlier due to his busy schedule, sending the invitations just a month before the wedding. Zheng Qiuchen insists invitations should be sent 2 to 3 months prior for scheduling purposes, unable to attend due to prior work arrangements. Post-event, he invites the couple for dinner, moving Pei Tongtong, considering it a form of blessing. Zheng Qiuchen reiterates a month is too rushed, to which Pei Tongtong jokingly responds, "I'll remember for the next wedding," annoying Zheng Qiuchen. Headline, Suffocation of Siblings. Former counter girl, mother of 2, reveals unwed, single-handed child rearing, father of children exposed. Publication time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Set News. Key points, a pair of siblings, aged 9 and 6, were suffocated to death by their mother, who took 2 days off under the pretext of visiting the southern region but checked into a motel instead. Due to emotional instability, the mother, Sue, had her interrogation suspended. Despite her attractive appearance, Sue faced relationship challenges, with the children sharing the same father, whom she raised alone, burdened by significant financial stress. Sue, allegedly unemployed, succumbed to economic pressure and emotional fluctuations, resulting in the suffocation of her children with a pillow. A Mother's Day card found at the scene adds to the tragedy. Headline, Porsche stalls on highway due to empty tank. Female driver refuses tow truck, fearing scratches, demands police deliver fuel. Publication time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Set News. Key points, on Mother's Day night, a Porsche driver stalled on National Highway No. 1 due to an empty tank, refusing a tow truck. Police rebuked her and issued a fine. The driver requested police to deliver fuel, but they declined, stating it was beyond their scope of service. The driver persisted, causing a standoff until family members delivered fuel. The confrontation disrupted traffic and endangered police officers. The Directorate General of Highways clarified that vehicles causing traffic disturbances due to fuel shortages are subject to fines. Headline, Dating School Beauty for a Year, Liu Ziwi's girlfriend reveals succession inside business. Wu Chengxian opens up. Publication time, May 15, 2024. Reference, Set News. Key points, Wu Chengxian invested 40 million to acquire Tainan's Old Tang beef noodle, managed by his son, Liu Ziwi, drawing crowds. Liu Ziwi suffered an injury but escaped nerve damage. Wu Chengxian expressed gratitude, viewing it as a learning opportunity. Liu Ziwi's relationship is stable, and his girlfriend, Liu Dinggui, assists in the restaurant. Wu Chengxian approves of her and plans to entrust her with the catering department. Liu Dinggui is seen as a potential asset for the future. News title President Tsai's approval rating rebounds after 8 years in office, 2 key factors identified. Release time May 15, 2024. Data reference United Daily News. News highlights President Tsai Ing-wen faces challenges after 8 years in office, with fluctuating approval ratings, nearly 70% upon assuming office in 2016, but controversies over reforms led to a sharp decline. In 2019, her image rebounded due to responses to China's one country, two systems proposal and the Hong Kong anti-extradition protests. Despite criticism during the pandemic, her leadership gained prestige, maintaining support at around 45%. Tsai's second term saw different public reactions, with peak approval in 2020, but governance mistakes led to losses in the 2022 local elections. However, her approval rating rebounded to over 50% by the end of her tenure. News title Husband travels to mainland China for business trip, wife receives morning call with a young woman's voice. One sentence from in-laws leaves her devastated. Release time May 14, 2024. Data reference United Daily News. News highlights a wife becomes suspicious when she receives a call from a woman while her husband is on a business trip, claiming the woman is sleeping in his room. Shockingly, when discussing the matter with her in-laws, they suggest allowing the husband to bring back a mainland Chinese woman to help, leaving her stunned. Netizens find the in-laws' reaction suspicious, advising her to gather evidence, consider divorce, and pay attention to property distribution. News title: Halle Berry captured nude on balcony by boyfriend. 57-year-old's sensational figure sets internet abuzz. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: United Daily News. News highlights: Halle Berry's boyfriend publicly shared a photo of her completely naked on social media, sparking discussions. Despite being 57, her figure remains tight, astonishing many. She maintains her excellent physique through 4 hours of daily workouts, including cardio, strength training, and boxing. Known for her bold approach, Berry frequently shares provocative photos on social media and dares to challenge daring styles at events, showcasing her confidence and beauty. News title: AV Queen earns wildly with $220 million profits, reveals the more difficult the position, the higher the compensation. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: United Daily News. News highlights: renowned Australian AV actress Angela White earned $7 million USD in a short time by switching to OnlyFans due to the pandemic, making a total profit of $220 million USD. She claims the platform revolutionized the adult industry, empowering performers as bosses. Sharing that anal sex is the most profitable, she personally prefers missionary and woman on top positions. Starting her adult career at 18, White, a 3-time AVN Best Actress, ranks among the top 0.01% of OnlyFans creators. She thanks the internet platform, stating that one can earn money even by self-pleasure at home, enjoying creative autonomy and continuous passive income. News title: Taiwan University graduate but classified as first-rate poor? Traditional industry employee regrets choosing wrong path, didn't enter tech industry. Release time: May 14, 2024. Data reference: United Daily News. News highlights: a Taiwan University graduate lamented on guard about missing the opportunity to enter the tech industry, opting for a traditional one instead, now feeling regret as a first-rate poor with a Taiwan University degree. Many netizens express that choice is more critical than effort, with the selection of majors and industries having far-reaching effects. Some remind to focus on oneself and reduce comparisons with others' paths. Some netizens also believe that Taiwan University's reputation does not guarantee high salaries, emphasizing the diverse paths in life and the importance of doing what one loves. News title: Ahead of 520. 45 aircraft and 6 warships conduct large-scale combat readiness patrol approaching Taipei City within 40 nautical miles. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: with less than a week before the 520 presidential inauguration, the Ministry of National Defense revealed that Taiwan and the United States conducted a joint exercise on the Code for Unplanned Encounters at Sea, CUES, possibly provoking discontent from mainland China. China dispatched 45 aircraft and 6 warships for combat readiness patrols, with 26 aircraft crossing the median line of the Taiwan Strait, approaching Taipei to within 40 nautical miles, indicating a strong demonstration. From the 14th to the 15th, the Ministry of National Defense detected 45 aircraft activities, including 15 instances of crossing the median line into Taiwan's northern, central, and southwestern airspace, with 6 warships continuing activities around the Taiwan Strait. News title: Lin Bei Joseph Wu turns over a new leaf? Initiates handshake with KMT legislator HSU Tiao HSIN. Her reaction revealed. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: Minister of Foreign Affairs Joseph Wu recently engaged in a social media exchange with Kuomintang, KMT, legislator HSU Tiao HSIN, attracting attention. Wu explained that he hails from a rural background, and Lin Bei is how people from his hometown refer to themselves, clarifying that the confetti in the photo was a humorous gift from a journalists' gathering. He initiated a handshake in the legislature, with HSU responding that she was pleasantly surprised and felt honored to shake hands with Lin Bei, jokingly stating not to expect real arguments between them. News title: Reversal in the $550 million fraud case involving Shahei Adani? Suspect, Mizuhara, refuses to plead guilty in court, reason revealed. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: Mizuhara Ippei, the former translator of baseball star Shahei Adani, accused of embezzling nearly $17 million, pleaded not guilty in court. His lawyer explained that this was a routine procedure before reaching a plea agreement with the prosecutor. Previously, Mizuhara had admitted to charges of bank fraud and tax evasion, facing a potential sentence of up to 33 years in prison, 5 years of probation, and a $1.25 million fine. Despite the surprise of the public regarding his refusal to plead guilty, the lawyer stated that he would plead guilty shortly. During Tuesday's pre-trial hearing, the court did not allow media or public attendance, sparking public concern. News title: Summer electricity prices may exceed 1,000, expert reveals 6 power consumption monsters, This one may cost 27,000 annually. Publish date, May 15, 2024. Source, China Times. Key points: with the summer electricity prices rising, household electricity bills may exceed 1,000. Experts reveal 6 hidden power consumption monsters, including traditional light bulbs, desktop computers, electric kettles, electric water heaters, old refrigerators, and fixed-frequency air conditioners. Among them, electric water heaters consume up to 10 kWh per heating cycle, potentially costing an extra 27,000 annually. Suggestions include replacing with LED light bulbs, turning off standby computers, installing electric water heater timers, and considering switching to more energy-efficient variable-frequency air conditioners to save on electricity bills. News title: Energy holds review meetings to avoid conflicts. Toro provoked by Kunda, I want to challenge him. Publish date, May 15, 2024. Source, China Times. Key points: Energy returns to the music scene, releasing a new album Here I Am and the popular dance E16 Squat, with the concert scheduled at Taipei Arena on July 27 to 28, tickets selling out quickly. Member Kunda expressed no regrets about not knowing earlier, but the instant success was a 22-year wait for them. Each member gave their all and conducted reviews. Milk hopes to have time to pick up his children, while other members all feel they have adapted well. Recording is done in batches, requiring adjustment, but problem-solving involves discussion. Unmarried member Toro secretly dates. News title: How to deal with moldy and yellowed clothes? Household guru shares one trick, 2 materials not applicable. Publish date, May 15, 2024. Source, China Times. Key points: moldy and yellowed clothes can be treated with oxygen bleach powder. In 40-degree warm water, add an appropriate amount of oxygen bleach powder, soak the clothes for 1 to 4 hours, then rinse with clean water before putting them in the washing machine. However, soaking time should not exceed 4 hours and wool and silk materials are not suitable. Oxygen bleach powder often contains sodium percarbonate and other ingredients to remove grease stains, but water temperature should not exceed 40 degrees, and stains should be checked regularly and soaked promptly. Headline: TAIEX surges to new highs, top 10 stocks contribute over 200 points, TSMC leads the charge. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, Economic Daily News. Highlights: on May 15, the TAIEX surged to 21,000 points, led by TSMC, reaching 21,308.32 points, up by 322.47 points, setting a new record. TSMC contributed nearly 150 points, with financial stocks contributing 1/3 of the gains. The Nasdaq index hit a new high, rising by 122.94 points, while the S&P 500 index approached historic highs, up by 25.26 points. The Philadelphia Semiconductor Index surged by 1.7%. TSMC and financial stocks drove the TAIEX with an increase of over 250 points, and the proportion of electronic stocks trading volume rose to over 60%. Headline: MSCI releases full list of adjustments to TAIEX components, semiconductor, construction, green energy big winners. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, Economic Daily News. Highlights: MSCI TAIEX index weightage slightly increased to 1.74%, effective May 31. The component stocks added Qihong and Huacheng, removed TSMC, Power Chip Semiconductor Manufacturing, and Nanya Technology, reducing the total to 88 stocks. The small and medium-sized index surged by 28 stocks, dominated by semiconductors, construction, and green energy. TSMC's weightage decreased to 47.77%, down by 0.2%. India saw the most significant increase in MSCI weightage, while China saw the largest decrease. New additions include Mingxuan, Jingyan, and Shield. Headline: Hanwha's Q1 EPS falls short of expectations, but both domestic and foreign institutions remain bullish. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, Economic Daily News. Highlights: Hanwha's Q1 gross margin was 6.32%, better than expected, but due to the impact of sharp asset impairment recognition, net profit after tax was $22.01 billion, with earnings per share, EPS, of $1.59, below expectations. The outlook for Q2 performance is positive, with Nvidia's GB200 contributing to future growth. Both domestic and foreign institutions maintain a buy rating. AI server momentum is expected to increase, with institutional estimates of an EPS of $10.8 in 2024, and GB200 bringing new profit contributions. Headline: Who's buying in the hot housing market? Experts: this group accounts for 60%. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, Economic Daily News. Highlights: low-priced small houses have become mainstream in the market, attracting first-time buyers. In 2023, about 60% of home buyers had an annual income of less than $1 million, with women accounting for nearly 70%. The low threshold for small houses, coupled with the new youth annuity home loan, stimulated purchasing power. Female home buyers are mostly from the below 1 million income group, accounting for 68%. Economic independence and inflation-resistant concepts have led many with incomes below 1 million to buy homes. The housing market's sophistication has led to the introduction of small houses priced at tens of millions nationwide. Home buyer groups should be mindful of future political and economic changes. News headline: died while riding a bike to get off work. A 26-year-old female dentist was run over and killed by a bus, less than 4 kilometers away from the rental house. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Today News Cloud. News highlights: a fatal car accident occurred in Xinzhuang District, New Taipei City. A 26-year-old female rider was run over by the bus after chasing a minibus. She lost breathing and heartbeat on the spot and was pronounced dead after being sent to the hospital. The female knight was a dentist and was killed on her way home from work. The police pointed out that the female rider's motorcycle chased a passenger car that was waiting at a red light and fell to the ground. She was run over by the bus and was seriously injured. The driver of both vehicles was not drunk, and the cause of the accident remains to be clarified through further investigation. News headline: someone borrowed a mobile phone on a high-speed rail train and was dumbfounded by the call history. The girl was devastated. Everyone was stupid, it's so scary. Release time: May 15, 2024. Data reference: Today News Cloud. News highlight: a female netizen was pestered by her aunt to borrow money and a mobile phone at a high-speed rail station. Later, she found that her call records had been deleted, and she was worried about the safety of her mobile phone and the leakage of her personal information. The police only focused on actual losses and did not provide effective help. The original post suggested calling the police for help when encountering similar situations. Netizens responded that they should take immediate action to prevent fraud and avoid borrowing money or mobile phones. Other netizens shared similar experiences and warned to be wary of unknown people borrowing money. Title: Late Night Revelation by Sifasat. Certain TV host loves to act after getting drunk. Netizens understand instantly, swiping mysterious surname. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: FTV News. Highlights: social media influencer Sifasat accuses a host from a certain news channel of pretending to be drunk and behaving inappropriately towards women. Allegedly, the individual only consumed 250 ml of beer before feigning intoxication, sparking discussions online. Many question the authenticity of getting drunk from such a small amount of alcohol and speculate about the identity of the person involved. Additional clues are provided by Wen Langdong, further fueling speculation and commentary. Title: Behind the glamorous performance lies resistance. President Tsai Ing-wen praises, Taiwan's Ni Nia is already the queen of the world. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: FTV News. Highlights: President Tsai Ing-wen commends Ni Nia, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, for breaking the Asian curse and incorporating Taiwanese elements into her performances. The president views Ni Nia's performance not only as glamorous but also as a form of resistance against societal discrimination, praising her fearless beauty and courage to challenge norms. She emphasizes Taiwan's global presence and Ni Nia's representation as the world's queen, as Ni Nia prepares to showcase Taiwan at the Paris Olympics. President Tsai believes Ni Nia's journey will inspire young people in Taiwan to be courageous and true to themselves. Title: Dramatic video of in-flight altercation makes CNN EVA Air rewards revealed. Commendation once. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: FTV News. Highlights: EVA Air's BR-08 flight witnessed a heated altercation between passengers, with cabin crew intervening to successfully defuse the situation. The incident footage went viral, even appearing on CNN. EVA Air issued a statement affirming its stance and promising appropriate rewards for the 3 crew members who resolved the dispute. The company recently announced that these crew members would receive commendation once for their calm and proactive actions, sparking discussions about the practical implications of the reward among netizens. Title: Mid-Air Scare. Scoot flight halts midway due to suspected engine failure. Passengers furious, never again. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: FTV News. Highlights: Scoot, a budget airline from Singapore, faced another aircraft malfunction incident as flight TR-875 from Tokyo to Darwin was forced to return to Narita Airport due to an engine issue. The 221 passengers on board expressed their frustration after being stranded. While Scoot provided accommodation and options for flight rescheduling or full refunds, affected passengers expressed their loss of confidence in the airline. Scoot responded with apologies, offering alternative flights and accommodations to alleviate inconvenience. Title: Stunning footage revealed. Full military rehearsal for 520 inauguration ceremony. Giant flag soars in the sky. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source, FTV News. Highlights, with the countdown to the 520 presidential inauguration, themed Weaving Taiwan Together, Advancing Democracy, the military conducted its first ever aerial rehearsal. A CH-47SD Chinook transport helicopter from the Army hoisted a massive flag, accompanied by a formation of 12 helicopters from the Navy and Army. The flag, measuring 18 meters long and 12 meters wide, will fly over the main podium during the national anthem, showcasing military prowess and paying tribute to the new president and vice president. The military will conduct further rehearsals on May 19 before the ceremony. News headline, Toys confessed before going to jail that he wanted to have crazy love. Live streaming of the orphaned wife Shinozaki Hyun, I'm afraid she'll collapse. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Ida Starlight Cloud. News highlights, Shinozaki Hyun returned to Taiwan from the United States on May 3 and appeared at a road running event the next day, but did not want to be interviewed to avoid responding to her boyfriend's imprisonment. On May 8, Toys, who was suspected of running away, appeared in a live broadcast, claiming to be in a B&B in Nantou, and asked netizens to ask for help, hoping that everyone would take care of his wife, showing full of love and reluctance. Toys revealed that most of his investments were placed in overseas accounts, and his shareholding in the beverage store was registered in the name of his partners. He was considering getting married to preserve his assets and obtain Taiwanese status. News headline, photos of Joman's recent slimming process fasting for 16 hours a day are exposed. Open menu, I still drink. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Ida Starlight Cloud. News highlights, millionaire YouTuber Joman answered questions about his weight loss on Instagram, pointing out that the key to weight loss is to eat less and move more. He fasts for about 16 hours every day and eats fitness meals as his main diet, but occasionally drinks alcohol and eats snacks. In terms of exercise, he arranges according to his physical condition, doing aerobic exercise about 5 days a week and 3 to 5 days of heavy training. Recent photos show him wearing a fresh and clean white long-sleeve top and light gray baggy trousers, paired with accessories, making him look slim and stylish overall. Title, Masked Bandits Ambush Prisoner Transport, Escaping with Convict, Leaving 2 officers dead and 3 injured. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points, in Normandy, France, a group of masked assailants ambushed a prisoner transport at a highway toll booth, seizing a high-profile convict. The incident resulted in the deaths of 2 officers and injuries to 3 others. President Macron has ordered a full-scale manhunt, mobilizing hundreds of law enforcement personnel. The assailants, armed with military-grade weapons, executed a meticulously planned operation within a span of just 2 minutes, causing panic among bystanders. Title, Fatal BMW Crash, Driver Collides with Median, Vehicle Wrecked, Fatality Ensues. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points, a horrifying accident occurred in Taichung, where a 28-year-old male driving a BMW 728i collided with a median and a pillar near a metro station along Section 2 of Wengzhen Road, resulting in the total destruction of the vehicle and the driver succumbing to severe injuries. It remains uncertain if the driver was under the influence of alcohol, pending confirmation by the prosecutor's office. Further investigation is required to ascertain the cause of the incident. Title, Heart-wrenching, Mother of Comatose Sisters signs DNR, clings to hope. Published time, May 15, 2024. Source, EBC News. Key points, in Shengang Township, Zhonghua County, a tragic accident left 2 sisters comatose after being struck by a vehicle while crossing the street in February. The mother of the 3 siblings has signed a Do Not Resuscitate, DNR, agreement, but still holds on to hope for a miracle. The accident, caused by an unlicensed driver, resulted in the prolonged hospitalization of the sisters. The mother visits them daily, longing for their recovery. Over 10 million in donations have been raised to support their future medical and living expenses, managed through a trust fund. The mother refrains from intervening in guardianship matters. Title, Not Yet Cold. Temperature drops further to 14.5 degrees this morning, plum rain front sweeping across Taiwan. Source, TVBS News. Published, May 15, 2024. Highlights, today, the northeast monsoon weakened, bringing mostly sunny to partly cloudy and stable weather across Taiwan. Only localized rainfall is expected in the eastern, southeastern, and northeastern mountainous areas, with brief thunderstorms possible in the western mountainous areas in the afternoon. Temperatures remain cool in the morning, ranging from 18 to 19 degrees Celsius in northern Taiwan and 20 to 23 degrees Celsius elsewhere, gradually rising during the day to highs of 27 to 29 degrees Celsius in the north and east and 30 to 31 degrees Celsius in the central and southern regions. Meteorologists indicate that this morning, clear skies were observed with no precipitation, and temperatures ranged from 15 to 19 degrees Celsius across the island. Stable weather is expected until Friday, with significant temperature differences between day and night, with lows in the north dropping to 15 degrees Celsius or even lower. From Saturday to Monday, moisture will increase, resulting in warm daytime temperatures and a chance of localized showers near mountainous areas. Title: Veteran media figure passes away from cancer. Shocking news confirmed his death early this morning. Source: TVBS News. Published May 15, 2024. Highlights: Veteran media personality Gao Zika passed away from cancer at the age of 93, mourning the loss of one of Keelung's old journalists. He served as a special correspondent for multiple media outlets and was the chairman of the Keelung City Outdoor Correspondents Association. He also held influence in the political arena, publishing several volumes of Keelung election records documenting the city's electoral history. Gao's contribution to journalism extended beyond reporting, as he personally financed the publication of books to preserve electoral data, earning him the title of Keelung Election Bible. Gao once stated that he had been a journalist his entire life and emphasized the importance of action over rhetoric in politics. Title: Internet celebrity accused of sexually assaulting passers-by in South Korea. Allegedly indulged with two men on the street fleeing Indiana panic only to be arrested at the airport. Source: TVBS News. Published May 15, 2024. Highlights: A case of sexual harassment and assault involving 3 Japanese men and 2 female victims in South Korea has sparked social concern. One of the suspects is a well-known internet celebrity physician with over 100,000 followers on social media. The suspects were swiftly arrested at the airport after attempting to flee. One of them, known as K-Man with 180,000 followers on Instagram, has not updated his social media for over a month since the allegations surfaced. The suspects have been transferred to the prosecutor's office, and patients of K-Man have received appointment cancellation notices, although the reasons behind this have not been disclosed. Title: Expectations for Lee Ching-te. Nearly half of the people dissatisfied with 3 issues hope for reform after taking office. Source: TVBS News. Published May 15, 2024. Highlights: A survey conducted by Ling Media reveals that people's expectations for the Lee Ching-te government focus primarily on economic development, financial reform, and public safety. 48.3% of respondents hope to address economic issues such as low wages, high prices, and inflation, while 31.1% support strengthening public safety efforts. At a press conference, experts and politicians discussed these issues. The public believes that the most urgent need for reform is economic development, followed by internal affairs and social welfare. There is also emphasis on tackling issues such as fraud prevention, food safety, and labor rights. While environmental protection is considered a lower priority in national governance, some advocate prioritizing environmental issues such as air and water pollution. Title: Comparison of 3 presidents, Chen, Ma, and Tsai. Tsai Ing-wen's satisfaction rate tops 60%, while he ranks last. Source: TVBS News. Published May 15, 2024. Highlights: According to a recent poll by Mirror TV, President Tsai Ing-wen's performance received a satisfaction rate of 61.49%, higher than former presidents Ma Ying-jeou, 54.37%, and Chen Shui-bian, 54.29%. The survey indicates that 54.1% of the public are satisfied with Tsai's 8 years in office, with 19.3% very satisfied and 34.8% somewhat satisfied. On the other hand, 38.5% expressed dissatisfaction, including 16.2% very dissatisfied and 22.3% somewhat dissatisfied, while 7.4% did not express an opinion. The survey was conducted from May 12 to May 13, 2024, among people aged 20 and above in Taiwan and Fujian, with a total sample size of 1,079 and a sampling error of plus or minus 2.98%. News title: Tsai's Hig-wang case, KO strikes back, Chang, give judicial authorities sufficient space for handling the case. Published time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: KO Wen-jae, facing controversies over Jinghua City, Baishi Technology and Tsai's Hig-wang cases, refutes external doubts, pointing out that he was the whistleblower in the Tsai's Hig-wang case and should not be investigated. Chang Wan urges giving judicial authorities ample space to handle the case. KO Wen-jae denies involvement in alleged profiteering in the first fish market redevelopment and calls for market vendors' support. Councillor Zhong Xiaoping accuses KO, who urges market vendors to protest. From Jinghua City to Baishi Technology and now Tsai's Hig-wang, KO Wen-jae continues to face multiple allegations even after stepping down, a situation that may have caught him off guard. News title: 520 Presidential Inauguration Ceremony. Traffic Management Around Presidential Office. Published time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: Taipei City Police Department announces traffic controls around the presidential office, including night school operations and props set up on 5/15-16, involving roads in Zhongzheng district such as Kaidajalan Boulevard and Guiyang Street, rehearsal on May 19, with controlled areas including the front of the presidential office and Kaidajalan Boulevard. On May 20, traffic control will be in place from the evening of 5/19 until 1300 hours the next day, with controlled areas spanning from Hongyang Road to Zonghua Road. For detailed control periods and areas, please refer to the official announcement. News title: Mid-trial, prosecutor takes off robe, quits work on time, judge stunned. Published time: May 15, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: Taitung District Prosecutor Luo Yide unexpectedly declared that the trial need not continue after 12 o'clock, despite being reminded by the presiding judge, and even consulted the chief prosecutor. The legal community debates whether he violated court organizational laws, prompting an administrative investigation. Luo clarified that the presiding judge spent over an hour on his phone and proposed resuming the trial another day, but it did not materialize, sparking controversy. Title: Pardon for Chen Shuibian not only within Tsai Ing-wen's authority. Lin Chunqian, pro-Taiwan groups hinting at direction. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: CTI News. Highlights: Speculation arises about President Tsai Ing-wen pardoning Chen Shuibian, but Lai Ching-te supporter Lin Chunqian believes it's not the right time. Deputy Minister of Justice Huang Mao Hsin states that pardon does not include confiscation, and pending cases are not applicable. Chen Shuibian's attending physician and pro-Taiwan groups issue a statement, urging a pardon of innocence to end judicial injustice. They fear the government's request for Chen as a witness on political donation violations would lead to massive conflict, hoping for Tsai Ing-wen's decision before her inauguration to achieve an exoneration pardon for reconciliation between blue and green camps. Title: HSU Tiao Hsin apologizes. Acknowledges error in proposal wording to enhance drug abuse, fraud, drunk driving recidivism rate, internet praised with 4 words. Release date: May 14, 2024. Source: CTI News. Highlights: HSU Tiao Hsin's proposal to amend the external prison regulation gained attention due to a wording error. She promptly apologized and thanked for the reminder, earning praise for being brave enough to admit mistakes. HSU emphasizes the amendments aim to curb drug abuse, fraud, and drunk driving recidivism in external prisons. She vows to rectify the mistake and hopes for support from other committee members. Netizens express support and gratitude, praising HSU Tiao Hsin for her responsibility and courage to admit faults. Title: Human bones found in Kyushu steel mill's high-temperature boiler. Suspected to be missing male employee from 4 hours ago. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: CTI News. Highlights: On the morning of the 14th, Japan's Nippon Steel Kyushu Works discovered a male employee missing, with police later finding human bones in the molten steel pot, suspected to be the missing employee. The factory alarm led police to a pot with a diameter of 5 meters and depth of 4 meters, with the temperature exceeding 1,500 degrees Celsius. The missing employee was believed to be working above the pot, and police are investigating the possibility of him falling into it. The factory produces car parts and thick steel plates, and this is not the first employee accident. Title: Ad free for free. He turns off YouTube autoplay, ads disappear completely, netizens confirm, it works. Release date: May 15, 2024. Source: CTI News. Highlights: Recently, a netizen discovered that disabling YouTube's autoplay feature removes ads while watching videos, prompting others to test and confirm its effectiveness. In the past, third-party ad blockers were countered by YouTube, but now this bug allows many viewers to enjoy ad-free viewing. However, some users experimented and found ads still present, possibly due to YouTube's official discovery and fixing of the loophole, causing ads to reappear. Title: Blue carbon opportunities taking off. Taiwan's enterprises Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, and Tatung expanding both domestically and overseas. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: With the global consensus on achieving net zero emissions by 2050, enterprises like Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, and Tatung's subsidiary, Far Eastern Electronic COL, are actively participating in the blue carbon opportunities. Coastal vegetation such as mangroves and seagrass beds have excellent carbon absorption and sequestration capabilities, drawing attention. Taiwan is known to have over 6,000 hectares and 350,000 metric tons of blue carbon, equivalent to the carbon absorption of 25,000 Dun forest parks. How are enterprises strategizing for blue carbon development? The government's forthcoming greenhouse gas reduction proposal focuses on mangrove afforestation and seagrass restoration. Blue carbon experts point out the strong carbon absorption capacity of marine ecosystems, presenting development potential. South Korea is promoting carbon credit trading for marine forests, and Taiwanese enterprises are also beginning to lay out plans. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, has launched the AI Ocean Data Marine project, while Far Eastern Electronic Co. is conducting mangrove restoration in Indonesia. Title: Google I/O launches 3 arrows. Understanding the new AI battle situation in one article. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: Google, with its Gemini model as the cornerstone, is comprehensively developing foundational models for text, images, audio, and video, with a focus on intelligent assistants, challenging competitors. Gemini is integrated into Google products, and AI assistants possess understanding, planning, and execution capabilities, bringing AI into daily life. Gemini is the strongest engine, and Google is deploying applications across all channels, seizing massive business opportunities. Google continues to advance in the AI field, with a promising future full of opportunities. Title: After my mother's passing from cancer, I realized a principle of letting go is more important than anything else. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: After organizing my mother's belongings, I realized the importance of letting go. She left behind many redundant items, prompting me to adopt the principle of keeping necessary money, friends, and a beloved job. I no longer pursue meaningless material possessions but cherish truly important people and matters. My mother's dedication and sacrifices have taught me to appreciate family and health, understanding that what truly matters in life is not material possessions or external praise but inner peace and genuine emotional connections. Title: Semiconductor Industry Racing for Fresh Talent? Arts students become engineers in 2 years, this is how tech giants do it. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: Taiwan has been the world's largest consumer of semiconductor materials for 14 consecutive years, driving job opportunities in the tech industry. The Kaohsiung plant of Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, provides a comprehensive training mechanism, offering opportunities for arts students to enter the semiconductor industry. The company is recruiting process/engineering, equipment, and information engineers, with demand in the north, central, and southern regions. It also provides attractive benefits such as lunches, health check UPS, 5-star dormitories, and child care services, along with various community activities. News headline: The population is growing by 150,000, which is just a correction return. Zhonghua's net migration is the highest in Taiwan. Release time, May 15, 2024. Data reference, Vision Magazine. News highlights: Taiwan's population increased by 150,000 last year, breaking 3 consecutive years of negative growth since 2019. This was mainly due to the corrected return caused by the corrected return of many overseas nationals who were unable to return to Taiwan during the epidemic and were expelled from the country. However, Zhonghua County has become the only county and city in Taiwan that has experienced a negative social increase. The number of people moving out exceeds the number of people moving in, and the ratio of people moving out is higher than that of other counties and cities. In contrast, Darwin City continues to maintain positive population growth due to factors such as transportation, welfare, and housing prices that attract residents from both north and north to migrate. Title: Second mishap for 5-star tour group, dispute over tour expenses, demands compensation of 24 boxes of mineral water, Dai Shengtong retaliates, I wouldn't even dodge bullets. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Tourists participating in the high-end 5-day cherry blossom tour in Japan's Hokuriku organized by Travel with the Chairman, Hero Travel Agency, founded by Wang Pin Group's founder's brother Dai Shengtong, encountered itinerary changes, downgraded accommodations, and food issues. The group collectively complained, and Dai Shengtong responded by saying he is not afraid even if faced with gunfire, drawing sharp criticism from the tourists for showing no sincerity. Lawyers point out that tour operators should refund fees and compensate for damages, but tourists must exercise their rights within 1 year after the end of the tour. Title: Secrets hidden in the Ho family ancestral tomb? From selling ghost money to working odd jobs. How Tainan Gang patriarch Ho Yuli went from poverty to wealth, spawning unified Entesa construction. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: The Ho family from Tainan rose from the barren environment of Baimen. Ho Yuli suffered from poverty since childhood but worked hard to establish the new Renaissance cloth shop. Later, he entered the textile industry and founded the Huanan Cement Company, making significant contributions to Taiwan's economic development. Ho Yuli's diligence and simplicity laid the foundation for the family's values, and his practical style and Tainan spirit influenced the entire Ho family's descendants. Title: Support or opposition to pardoning Chen Shuibian. Random street interviews express divergent views. Published date, May 15, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Taiwanese society holds divergent opinions on the pardon of Chen Shui-bian. Supporters argue that considering his past presidency and old age, he deserves dignity and a chance for reconciliation. However, opponents point out the contradiction in pardoning someone who hasn't admitted guilt, which could lead to more division. Pardoning Chen Shui-bian may exacerbate societal divisions, as opponents believe he continuously deceives and refuses to admit wrongdoing. Title: Hit and Run Incident Involving Super Brother. Male college student appears with crutches seeking $60 million compensation. I'll play Major League Baseball in the future. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Last year, the super brother accidentally hit a Thai student while driving a Lamborghini and settled for $6,000, but the student, Mr. Lee, sued. In the first trial, the super brother was sentenced to 10 days in jail. Unable to reach a settlement, Mr. Lee demanded $2 million in compensation, claiming the accident caused him to lose the opportunity to become a Major League Baseball player in the future. The super brother found it unacceptable, and the case will be pronounced on June 12. Title: Mr. Bean's 28-year-old daughter looks nothing like him, while the eldest son's features are strikingly similar to his father's. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Lily Sastry, daughter of Mr. Bean actor Rowan Atkinson, debuted as a singer, stunning everyone with her beauty and garnering widespread attention. Despite Rowan's seriousness in real life, his roles in movies are humorous. He is a British comedy master with a net worth of $150 million and is also one of the most charitable artists globally. While Lily Sastry has appeared in movies, she aspires to be a professional musician with the support of her father. She not only possesses exceptional musical talent but also demonstrates outstanding painting skills. Title: Lin Kingxia's past romance with Chin Han captured on film. Bold cooling-off picture in white underwear goes viral. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Lin Kingxia received a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Golden Horse Awards 60th ceremony, celebrating the 50th anniversary of her debut film Outside the Window, arousing fond memories among fans. Photos of Lin Kingxia and Chin Han's intimacy from the 1980s have been circulating online, including one where she wears white underwear and a denim jacket, showcasing her goddess-like charm. Lin Kingxia's love triangle with Chin Han continues to attract attention. Additionally, Lin Kingxia attended media personality Yu Che's 70th birthday party, wearing a white suit, exuding the aura of a timeless oriental beauty. Title: Nursing Home Negligence Exposed, Resident Choked Without Medical Assistance. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Key points: A 53-year-old man passed away suddenly at a nursing home in Kaohsiung's Ziguan district. Family members raised concerns that the nursing home failed to promptly seek medical assistance. They also highlighted an incident where a foreign caregiver continued feeding the man despite his choking, leading to his eventual demise. Authorities discovered that the caregivers at the facility lacked proper qualifications and were illegally performing nursing duties. Consequently, legal action has been taken against them. The nursing home responded, stating that investigations into the cause of death are ongoing and that they respect the actions taken by the Health Bureau. A Health Bureau investigation revealed inadequate facilities, unqualified staff, and the absence of call buttons at the nursing home, prompting demands for improvement. Title: Little Zhongzhi Xiaomia concealed marriage for 13 years, yoga goddess reportedly fell for 21-year-old manager. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Key points: Singer Xiaomia, known for her resemblance to Zhongzhi and her expertise in yoga, dubbed yoga goddess, secretly married her manager in 2011. Despite divorcing in 2020, the court still recognizes their marital status. Recent sightings of Xiaomia on a date with fashionable F4 member Chen Xiaocheng sparked discussions. Xiaomia's manager husband confirmed their marriage in 2011, revealing that Xiaomia had repeatedly proposed remarriage, which he declined. Xiaomia remained publicly single until the court ruling confirmed their marriage. Her husband disclosed her attempts at reconciliation, which she rejected. Xiaomia has not responded to the allegations. Title: Taipei Film Awards nominations. 3 Pest Exterminators leads with 13 nominations, Ruan Jingtian and Zhou Yuminbai for Best Actor. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Key points: The Taipei Film Festival announced its nominations for this year, with 3 Pest Exterminators leading with 13 nominations, followed by The Old Fox with 10 and Big with 8 nominations. Ruan Jingtian and Lin Pintong compete for Best Actor and directors Han and Xiao Vai for Best Director. Several films are contending for various technical awards, indicating fierce competition. The Taipei Film Festival Awards ceremony is scheduled for July 6. Title: Uni President Lyons dismissed 20-year-old first-round draft pick for serious violation of company rules. Published date: May 15, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Key points: Uni President Lions 20-year-old player Huang Yongchuan was dismissed for serious violations of company rules. After Huang expressed financial difficulties, the team reminded him to focus on training. However, he failed to report on time, leading to his dismissal. Huang was the first-round pick in the 2022 mid-season draft, signed for $5 million. He played 39 games last year with a batting average of .234. Title: Uni President Soy Milk sees 25% price hike in convenience stores. Fans suggest switching to these two alternatives. Publish date: May 15, 2024. Source: Apple Daily News. Key points: starting on the 15th, convenience stores introduced a promotion for Uni President Sunshine Soy Milk, offering 2 for $45 NT, leaving consumers puzzled. The original price of $20 NT per bottle has risen to $25 NT, a 25% increase, prompting fans to lament and consider alternatives. Many complain about the price hike, noting last year's reduction in volume and now another price increase, deeming it unreasonable. Some suggest supporting traditional soy milk shops or switching to bulk stores for better deals.